Hi Jules, how's it going? And hi HGTV. My name is Craig, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about our project. I'm going to give you a little bit of background about where we're coming from. So right now we have a married couple, Todd and Tara, and we have 5 singles. We're all in our upper to mid-20s, and basically we're sick of the Boston shoebox apartment. So what we're going to do is we're going to come together. Todd and Tara and Dan are going to be our investors. They're going to be our money makers, and the rest of us are going to be their loyal tenants. But the deal is, we're really just looking to come together to find a place that we can live as friends, but a place where we can have our own common space. Also, hospitality is really important for all of us. I'm a Southern boy, as well as Todd, and so we love having people over for meals, you know, watching football games, out back, grilling. And so a lot of Boston apartments just don't lend themselves for that. So we're all combining forces to buy this triple-decker house in Dorchester. I'll tell you a little bit about the area of Dorchester. It's a beautiful neighborhood just south of the city, and the best thing about Dorchester is diversity. It's multi-ethnic, it's racially diverse, it's economically diverse. There's just a lot happening. It's not like, I guess we'll say, like cookie cutter Yuppieville down the street. And so we all have just really fallen in love with the neighborhood. Neighbors are really friendly. You know, there's a lot of space as far as the multifamily houses. There's backyards, and some good news. Todd and Tara and Dan, as we speak, are signing the P&S form. So it looks like we're going to be moving into this triple family in late April. So we'd love to have you come along. I guess I'll tell you a little bit about the house. 30 Sudan Street is where it is, right off of Dorchester Avenue, which is basically about 15 minutes from downtown. You have a beautiful skyline view of the city, and some things that really drew us to the house are the backyard. Part of it's paved, part of it is grassy, and it's just like it's begging for a barbecue. So that's one thing that's great. Also, the roof. I guess it's always been kind of a dream of ours to have just a roof deck, a nice place to just enjoy the weather in Boston when it's nice, because when it's nice, it is so beautiful. Also, the great thing about this multifamily is there's a lot of common space that can be used, like in each floor has a living room, which is pretty spacious, a great place to entertain. But then also, we'd all have our own bedrooms. Right now, I share a bedroom, you know, with a person. Like I have a roommate, and I'm ready to grow up. I'm ready to step into manhood and have my own room. Yeah. So one thing another great thing about the neighborhood is it's a front porch neighborhood. A lot of people in the neighborhood have couches in their front porch. We're not going to go that far, you know, this is HGTV, we're going to stay classy. But that's just like presents the culture of the neighborhood. It's a very, very friendly place where people know their neighbors. They have block parties, so we're ready to move in. Now I'll tell you a little bit about my future roommates.
Hi, I'm Erin. It is Saturday night, rainy in Boston, and we are just getting together for some margaritas and avoiding the rain. Just hanging out.
All right. Some of the priorities would be the basement, making that thing awesome for this whole community to deal with. An amazing roof deck, if possible. Redoing kitchens and bathrooms.
Yeah, some of the kitchens and bathrooms definitely need work.
Some stucco walls, maybe torn down.
Yeah. And the outside as well, I think, you know, new siding, even redoing some of the base work around.
Put a little bit of shrubbery out there.
Yeah. Also,
Garden on a garden. My house
we also got to figure out what to do with the backyards.
No, that's important because we need a big basement and a big roof deck because they're going to be common areas because we want to have lots of people over and friendship. These are hard times. We're in a recession and people can't just have friendship out in restaurants anymore. We need to have it inside and have like our own little refrigerator of beer and a big screen, and it saves money.
Exactly.
And it promotes friendship.
Speaking of friendship, can I get the blender on again?
Go for it.
Hi, I'm Tara. I'm Jasmine.
I'm married. She's not.
I'm single.
Okay, so we're talking about what we would change on the inside of the house. Okay, so there are these awful stucco walls that are really old looking and
Nasty.
nasty.
They're just ugly.
I also noticed some horrible wood paneling on the first floor in that bedroom. I don't know if you guys noticed.
I did notice.
You did
that.
notice.
That was
Okay.
pretty-
There's like gray fake wood paneling that looks terrible. The bathroom's pink and peach, I think.
I think mom
On
is
the
a better
first
word.
floor, and on the third floor, there's this great clawfoot tub that Todd doesn't like, but I love, and the other girls
Doesn't
like.
it remind you of horror movies though? Like,
A little bit. I might die in there. I don't know.
I hate that. I'm just dry everything else. Kitchen.
I have a hard
I
example.
don't know what it's
They're
about.
inadequate.
Yeah, I mean, we have cooks now.
Yeah, not us.
Megan.
Well, we have one cook.
There's a baker.
I will cook for you guys every
She'll
night.
cook for us.
You buy me groceries, I'll cook dinner.
Yeah, and
We just want a pretty place.
we want a roof deck.
It's pretty. And then a nice basement, so I could put a piano in there and just serenade people.
How long have y'all been married?
A year and 10 months.
Very wonderful year and 10 months.
Oh,
Good
how
time.
cute. All right, talk about what has motivated you all to give up your house in the suburbs and move in with singles.
I think a big part of that is just realizing how easy it is just for people in the suburbs or living outside of community living to just kind of live an isolated life. You know, I think a lot of our neighbors, they kind of come home, you see them come home, they just drive into their garage in the night, close the door, and they go inside. And, you know, we have so many awesome friends who are great people that, you know, we just want to have a much bigger part of our lives with and actually go a lot deeper on a daily basis with them.
We've both grown a lot by being real with people, and that means people seeing all of us, which is the good and the bad. And so we realize that that's going to happen with this house, you know, and that the others are probably going to hear us in arguments at times or going through some tough stuff, but they're also going to see the good things as a couple and individually.
So, I mean, a big part of the financing here is thinking about most people. I mean, condos are expensive enough. So, like, this place is this whole house is one giant house. It's 9 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, all of that. I mean, a condo in itself often can cost you 75% of what one of these like the whole deal by itself costs. So you can pay for one floor and pay for 75% of this whole thing. And I mean, I'm a big fan of Costco, where you buy like large amounts of stuff at one time. And just thinking about like, can you buy an older house, a much larger situation, have a really cool community there, and kind of get a much bigger bang for your buck in a sense of a lot more value there than you would just buying like a much smaller portion up front. I mean,
And two, I think, you know, the amount that we're looking to put in renovations is key, right? So finding places that's cheaper in aggregate with 3 units, putting in rent, you know, sort of sweat equity and just trying to, you know, remodel to a point where it's livable and the place that you want to be, makes it, you know, just that much more cost effective in the long run.
yeah. And everybody's always afraid of dealing with tenants. I think that's one of the things we actually are looking forward to is like dealing with the kind of tenants that we want. We've actually handpicked like the right kind of people for this place.
That's
So,
amazing.
handpicked. Did you hear that?
Okay, so the idea, like, if you're all living together communally and you're sharing a lot of stuff, then you don't each need a washer and dryer. You can all share like one unit or something like that, and that goes with everything. Like, you just end up saving energy. You work together. You save like waste and things like that. It's beautiful. It's communal. I'm so excited.
Can we go hug a tree?
And then I guess that leaves you with me, the lonely high school TV media teacher, the one who can't get enough of TV, can't get enough of video, that wants you to come follow and document our lives. We would love to have you all. If you have any more questions, if you want to see any more footage of the house, just contact us, and we're excited about the possibility of working with you. All right, have a good night.